Today, today was a good haul. Yo, Sage, what's in the bag? What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here. I am back with another episode of Yo, Sage, what's in the bag? Basically, the little haul series that I got going on my channel. In this video, I spent about over $500. Yeah, I know, I said it. Over $500 on anime merch, or actually just anime figures, basically. But before we get into the video, before I explain how I did all this, I gotta say shout out to my Patreon pledges for helping support the channel, and the boy for helping my dreams come true and helping this become a career for me. I gotta say thank y'all, and I highly appreciate y'all donating and financially supporting your boy. Secondly, I gotta say shout out to my returning viewers / subscribers for all the love and support y'all give me. Shout out to the new viewers and new subscribers as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a new video. And if you're watching this right now, whoever you are, go ahead and hit that like button for me. In fact, hit that like button with a muda muda or whichever one is your preference. I know some people like Dio, but some people like Jotaro. Either way, hit that like button with that. And I gotta say, if you aren't already, go ahead and follow me on my other social media platforms, such as Instagram, Twitch, join my public Discord for collectors and nerds all alike. And if you want to financially support the boy and have your name shown at the beginning of the video, just like I did earlier, go ahead and financially support by going down to my Patreon link in the description down below. And if you want some Dark Sage merch, I do have a Teesprings down in the description down below as well. All those links will be in the description. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you've been keeping up with the channel, a lot of you guys know that I've been selling a lot of my Hero Academia Funko Pops. And honestly, since I had a lot of the grails, since I had most of the pops that were really expensive, they gave me a good amount of money, so you know I had to put that right back into the collection. Now, you guys might think that I'm big balling, but I'm not. See, what I do is, whenever I sell something, I put that money right back into the collection. I don't go spend it on food, fast food, or, clothing, even though, I gotta be a little drippy. But I don't spend it on clothing or anything like that. I put that money right back into the collection. It's kind of like flipping, but it's not, because I actually like these things, but these things right here, I love more. So, I had to put that money right back into the collection, and I had about $800 to spend while I was out, but I had to go ahead and just spend what I could, because honestly, not a lot of places had a lot of things I wanted, and you had the budget right when you go into multiple stores, because you never know what you might find, and you really gotta have it, so you need that money. But guys, time to show y'all the haul. I was recording it as a hunt video, but I didn't get enough footage, so let me go ahead and throw up some footage for the first place that I went. Let's go. Right now we are at Dallas Vintage Toys. Hopefully we find something nice. Hopefully we find something good. Hopefully we find something I want to spend my racks on. All right, so we're in Dallas Vintage Toys. Let me go ahead and show you what I got already. There's all this. This is crazy. This is some of the stuff that I'm looking at that I want to buy too. Safety first. We got all these right here, which is super cool. All these Baron Prestos right here. All Baron Prestos, Ichiban shows, all that. Really want this. It's a little pricey, but that's how much it's worth. But I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. All right, so we are back to me. The first place I went to was DFW Toys, and I spent about a good $233 there. It wasn't light, but I think the figures I got really were dope. So let's go ahead and go into this first bag right here. And in this first bag, we got this Gogeta figure, which is an Ichiban Kuji figure. This is one of the the Gogeta figures that I needed to actually help complete my Ichiban Kuji figures for this line of Dragon Ball Z statues. Dragon Ball Z figures. I definitely needed this one because I do have the Broly, I do have the Gohan, I got Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, then I got the King Cluster Broly, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. I definitely needed a Gogeta because he is part of that line. And I also got, I believe, oh, this isn't part of the line, but this is Roronoa Zoro. If you guys have not been keeping up with the channel lately, I am back to reading One Piece. I was a huge One Piece fan when it was on 4Kids in America, but when the dub changed, then I had to change my fan status. But I'm back to reading it. I actually have the manga behind me, but you can't see it because of all these bags, but I do have the manga, I'm reading it, and Zoro is a character I really love. I don't see a lot of One Piece merch One Piece merchandising or figures that I really, really like. I did want an Ace figure. I wanted the Ace Figure Art Zero, but I couldn't find it in the store that I went back to, so I definitely had to get the Zoro Ichiban Kuji figure or Ichiban Show figure. Can't wait to get this out the box so I can review this for you guys. Zoro is a super dope character in One Piece. All he does is sleep, fight, and he's Luffy's second-hand man, so definitely had to get this. Definitely got to get a Luffy figure. Hopefully I can get the Grandista of him, Sanji, Zoro, Nami. I'll get Nami later, but I need to get those characters in Ichiban Kuji figure form, basically. And we're on to the second bag of stuff that I actually got from DFW Toys. As you can see in the video clip that I showed earlier, I did get a good amount of figures. So let's go ahead and start off with this figure right here. I've been needing this. I've been needing my boy Gohan in the Great Saiyaman outfit, which I feel like there's not a lot of like figures for Great Saiyaman. I think he's a slept on figure that could definitely be, he could have a lot of heavy merchandising everywhere, but sadly he doesn't. And in the new Dragon Ball Z Wave of Funko Pops, they got Gohan, but in the outfit, but not in the actual helmet, which I think sucks. So I definitely needed a Great Saiyaman figure right here. This is a SH Figure Arts. I'm not super heavy into them, but I can see this becoming very, very addictive very, very quickly. The one thing I do like about them is that they're fully posable and they come with other accessories just like Nendoroids or my Super Action statues I've been collecting. Obviously, they're not they're not big figures like that, but I think it's super dope. And then with this one, it comes with like the Super Saiyan hairdo that he has whenever he has the helmet off. He got the sunglasses and do-rag, which I definitely need, and he also has the helmet, which is super dope. I definitely want to review this one on the channel because, like I say all the time, Gohan is one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball Z, especially as a main character. He knows who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. But I think this is super dope. I got this bad boy for like $64.99. Definitely had to get this because I don't have any Great Saiyaman merch in my collection at all. Now, let's go on to the next few figures in here. I had to get the Super Saiyan Goku Ichiban Kuji figure, part of the same Dragon Ball Z line with the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta and things like that. You guys seen them reviews on the channel. If you haven't already, click up here. There's a playlist full of a lot of Dragon Ball Z figures. You'll find them figures similar to this. Had to get Super Saiyan Goku, especially since this is one of my favorite transformation forms of Goku. And then last thing we got from there is the Broly to finish out the set. I was missing this Broly and I definitely needed it to go with this Vegeta right here. I mean, this Gogeta. I hate that I keep calling him Vegeta, but I definitely needed him to go with this Broly full power. And I think they'll all look super dope on the shelf. And you guys know that my shelf was looking a little empty in the nerd room tour, which is why I wanted to wait. But once I really fill the room out some more, definitely want to give y'all another Nerd Room 2.0 basically video of all the things I have in here. Not yet, not soon. Gotta flesh it out a little more. But these definitely will go great on the shelf. All right, guys. Now, I know I forgot to show you the first thing I got throughout that whole day, which is kind of weird because I thought I would have put that at the beginning of the video, but I forgot I got this first. So let me go ahead and show y'all real quick after I clean this table up. All right, so the first place I actually went to is Barnes & Noble's because it had this Figure Art Zero figure that I really, really needed for the collection. And my boy Jerry, he'll give me that 10% off on the figure. So I can't let y'all know how he got me the plug, but I gotta thank my boy Jerry for helping me get this. It was me, Jerry, his homie, and my cousin that went. We all went hunting. I think it was super dope. It was like a boys' night. It was like a day for the boys. When you go on a hunt with the boys, it's just something touching when you go on a hunt with the boys. But right here, I got this Figure Art Zero because my boy Jerry, he helped link me to get this. And I gotta say thank you, Jerry, for helping me get 10% off this figure. And it's a Kura, even though I'm calling him Cooler, Figure Art Zero. And I think this looks super dope. You guys know I gotta review this on the channel someday. I gotta review it soon because this bad boy looks dope. When I saw this at DFW Toys, it was $100. I got this bad boy for about 80 bucks. Couldn't really go wrong with that, so definitely had to get this. I've been eyeing this one. I was gonna buy it in my last Yo Sage What's in the Bag video, but my girlfriend would have killed me. Like, I wouldn't have been sleeping on the couch. She would have killed me. If you want to see that video, click that link right above my head. But that's the first place I went to. Second place was DFW Vintage Toys. Now, the next place we went to was Anime Pop, but they had a lot of overpriced figures, and they didn't have any figures I really, really wanted. I saw the Golden Kilo and Nendoroid, and I really wanted them, but they didn't really have any cool accessories with them, so couldn't really get them. But after that, we went to Kinokia. The place that Nakama went to, and the last place I went to in the hunt video. But I wanted to get some manga, but they didn't have volume 1 of Hunter x Hunter. Now, I know I can get it on Amazon, but I definitely love getting manga in person, but I don't like paying full price for manga. If you guys know, I like to get my manga on deals. So, sadly, I couldn't get that manga. But last place we went to was Grapevine Mills. If you're a Texas native, you already know what that place is. And last place we went to, really, to get some stuff was Box Lunch. And I spent the rack in Box Lunch, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, looking from the receipts, I spent about a good $210. I'm roughly estimating it lower than what it was, but it's about $210. Spent $233 on this, $210 on this, and I spent a good $80 on this. That adds to about $500, but let me go ahead and show y'all what I got because this is a doozy. Let's go ahead with the first bag from Box Lunch. Let me go ahead and show you this fire figure that I got, that y'all know I gotta review all these figures on the channel soon. But this figure is a huge one. I don't know why it's so, well, I mean, I know why it's so big, but I had to get this. Figuarts. Oh my god, she's upside down. But I had to get this Figuarts Zero of Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. If you guys haven't seen it on the channel, I do have the Tanjiro Figuarts Zero figure. If you haven't seen that video, click the link above my head where you can see the review of it. But this Zenitsu figure from Demon Slayer is super, super dope. You guys know I gotta review this on the channel. This figure is amazing. It ranges for about, I believe, 80 bucks. It's about, yeah, $79.90, about 80 bucks. Like I said, this is super dope. You know I gotta get this out of box on the channel sometime soon. Definitely gotta get it. And since you guys know that I've been selling all my Hero Funko Pops, I had to get some My Hero figures to replace them. And I wanted to get only the characters I really wanted, which this line of Ichiban Kuji figures actually has, which is Bakugo. Now, I already reviewed the Muriel of the same line, and there's a Deku and a Todoroki that go in this line, but I had to get this Bakugo out of all of them because this Bakugo might have been the best figure out of this whole line. Definitely can't wait to get him out of box too. And I gotta get some My Hero Academia manga as well to put behind him so I can display him, and it looks super dope. Now, this figure ranged for about, I believe, $36.90. Do I believe he's worth $36.90? No, but these figures are ranging for that, so I might as well have just bought it since I'm most likely not gonna get it lowered since I used my lunch money on something way more expensive, and y'all gonna see what I use it on right this second. Okay, now this bad boy. In fact, editor, stop the music. So I had someone recently join my Discord who watches my videos, so shout out to you, Ian. He is a local native to Texas. He also watches my videos. He knew about all the places that we basically hunt, and I gotta say, bro, you are a real one, because I went to box lunch, and he told me he was getting this figure, but I wanted to get this figure too, and I knew I had enough lunch money to get him on a really, really good deal, but he literally beat me to it. He called the store and put it on hold, and I couldn't beat that, guys, because I didn't expect to actually get this, because I thought he was going to be sold out by the time I got there, but they still had this one left, and I went there, and they had it on hold for him, which I was sad, but he's a true collector of this type of stuff, so I was like, you know what? That's cool. And I got to see him in person, actually come and pick it up. And I ran up on him. You know, I ran up on him like, hey, yo, man, you gonna give me that figure or else. I actually ran up on him like that, but I was like jokingly doing it. And it's cool to meet people like from my Discord, people native that actually collect the things that I like and things like that. Because I feel like I don't meet enough people from my Discord, people that watch me. And I need y'all to come up to me. Sometimes say hello, say what's up to your boy. But that's besides the point. Later on, I was just joking about punking him to try and get this, even though I really wanted it. But he came up to me later on and he says, do you have the money to buy this? And I was like, yeah, I got the money. I'm like, shoot, I'm a big baller. What you think this is? But he literally came up to me and asked me if I had the money to buy this. And I said yes, because I really wanted it. And you guys know that I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. You could tell from sure. But he came up to me and he says, you can have this. There's still good people in this community, man. I was super flabbergasted from him offering this to me because there was only one in the store. This is the only one. And I know this figure goes for expensive money. And he offered it to me. Like he knew I really love Dragon Ball Z. He said, you got to do a video on this. And you know I'm going to do a video on this. But I can't believe he gave me this figure. Well, he didn't literally like give it to me like he paid for it. But I bought it. And there was only one in the store. He held it. He been wanting it. And he let me have it. There's still positive people in this community, guys. This is a reason I still believe in the community, because it's people like that who really, who he didn't have to do that. He been wanting this, but he let me have it. Thank you, Ian. Just big shout out to you, bro. I'll put his Instagram down in the description. Y'all need to follow him and say, Sage says thank you, because it really touched my heart, man. Because, you know, a lot of people are cutthroat in this community, and he let me have this. And this figure I heard is ranging for $300 to $100. Hopefully he gets one for retail price. If not, then obviously I'll let him get this one. But I gotta say thank you, Ian, because that really means a lot. I'm stunned. I'm just getting a little emotional. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many great people in this community, man, and a lot of people I feel like are sleeping on the community. But let's go ahead and get into the figure. God dang it! Let me stop getting emotional. And the box is big. I mean, the bag is big for a reason. And I had to get this. This monster right here. Look how huge he is. Oh my gosh. He has a little weight to him. Like literally I was like carrying him along when I was going to the mall during the hunt, and my arm was getting heavy. Like it was kind of tiring out. But this is a SH Figuarts Grade 8 Vegeta. I gotta say that this is an astounding figure. Like, I have never seen a figure this great looking. The detail on it, the faceplates that you can change out, it's so authentic to the anime. Just the way it translates. You can even change out his faceplate from him having a regular face to the scratched up, to his slashed eye face that when Yajirobe hit him, cut him over the eye. You even get a little Yajirobe, and you get a little Goku when he was squeezing Goku in his hands. You even get a little Goku so you can pose him like that. I think this is super dope. You guys know I gotta get this on a review. But guys, this figure is amazing. And I gotta say, Ian, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have got this figure probably. And I gotta say, that's a real bro move, man, because y'all don't know me like that. And he watches my videos, and first of all, it touches me to know that people local to me watch my videos. But he knew me from the videos. He joined my Discord, which y'all should join too as well. But he knew I wanted this figure, and he wanted it, and he gave it to me. So, Ian, thank you. Big thank you. I hope your name is Ian. I hope so. If not, I apologize. But guys, that is it for the video. Let me know what you think about this haul video down below. Like I said, I did spend like over $500 on this video. I mean, well, not on this video, but I spent over $500 on these figures so I can review them on the channel for you guys, and because I enjoy all this stuff that it comes from. But let me know what you think about this haul down below. Let me know which figure was your favorite figure. Honestly, I don't know which one. This might be my favorite. It might be my favorite. But let me know what you think about this haul down below. Let me know what you think about this video. And guys, don't let your view just be a number. Go ahead and comment your thoughts down below. And I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that post notification bell. And I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.